Alright, and we're back. It's been a while since I started recording. Oh wait, the audio is a bit loud. Let me turn it down real quick. Okay. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've started playing since I've last left off with Genshin. I think I did a story quest for the Fontaine chapter arc, and we're just about to we're at version 4 point something 4.8. Yeah, 4.8. Basically the end of Fontaine quest. Not Fontaine quest, but the end of Fontaine patch. So the next patch is gonna be Natlan. And yeah, I am definitely going to record the story quest and my first reaction to the Natlan story, the Archon quest. Yeah. So it's been a while, so I'm not really sure again what happens last time in the Archon quest. So my target is just to finish at least my target is doing the Arlecchino story quest, but I don't wanna just do that because I think I'll just forget the plot. So yeah, for now I'm gonna do two other story quests. Two or one, I'm not really sure yet. But for today, I'm definitely going to do where's quest chapter quest. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do. Oh right, there's the Archon quest. There's a new Archon quest. I forgot about that. The bedtime story for chapter 6. So I'm probably not gonna do. Where's the story quest here? So I'm definitely not gonna have time to do Nerflet. I was planning to do Nerflet, so I was planning to do Furina, Nerflet, and Arlecchino. But since there's the bedtime quest, so I don't think I'll have enough time to do everything. So I just have slot for three story quests to do right now. So yeah, I'm gonna do Furina, Arlecchino, and the new bedtime story quest. But yeah, that should be fun. And yeah, we're gonna unlock the Furina one. I think some refresher from the previous one. Huh. If I remember correctly, Furina didn't show up at the end after the whole flooding thing. He just ran off somewhere. So I'm really curious, and we got to talk with Nervlet instead. Yeah, so I'm really curious about what exactly where is he and how is she doing and everything. So yeah, let's see yesterday. Okay, yesterday was the called. Yeah, it'll show the constellation name and everything usually. Yeah, let's put for now because why not? Because it's for now quest. I don't really need Yalan either. Oh, and as usual, I need my traveling team. It's gonna be, of course, the fastest traveler. The fastest for traveling is a Shanyon. It's always so handy. Man, it's been a while. Been a while, long while since I've started playing Genshin again. Yeah, I miss this kind of story quest. Catherine is also getting commission. Okay, Paimon is still greedy as ever. Don't have to be okay.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, I see. Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open. Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
Don't worry about
Oh,
that.
what's this could be?
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some
Oh, I
issues
wonder
and is
if
currently
that
unable
could
to perform
possibly
the
be
role.
Furina.
But the troupe has also been experiencing some financial difficulties, so unfortunately they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
That does sound like a tricky situation. So basically, they're looking for a volunteer.
What if we're volunteering for Furina?
That's right. Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but none of them were willing to take the job. There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show. And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas?
Yeah, we can always do it.
If we took the commission, neither of us have any experience starring in musicals.
We'll probably learn it somehow. The usual traveler
If you're
style.
interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over. Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution.
Yeah, maybe we'll just find some other people to do it.
Huh? No wonder. He looks like he just ate a sour
Got it, we'll go talk to him.
Approved. Let's go. Hello there. Are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know you two. Are you really one
Oh,
of the
we're
actor
famous
models?
already as usual.
Wow. Sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already.
That's the most used line already. We're famous now in this country. We're famous in Liyue. We're famous in. We might as well just be superstar right now.
But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot.
I mean, we could always try it. I'm not sure why
Cancel
Traveler
the
is so
show.
hesitant about it.
I have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame.
Can't you cover the budget for a new actress with ticket fees? Yeah, what about the early bird
That's
of the
thing.
ticket sales?
We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur
Ah,
enthusiasts.
that makes sense. So, this definitely wouldn't be Furina since just some random, not a super big one. Oh, but we'll probably get Furina. Right?
All our sets and props
We'll
are
probably get
very
Furina to
crude.
do this thing
Grateful
to get
enough
the
just to get an
for the
audience.
replacement.
Never mind. If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently.
Disband? You're
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah. This is supposed to be our
why
final
is
show
that?
together as a troupe. One last show. And after that, we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high note. Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it.
Okay. Catherine mentioned that one of your actors can make it.
Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood, and unfortunately, it flared up again recently. The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else,
Wait, I just missed that.
I
Wait,
still
what?
hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Is that Furina? Did he just said Furina? Just blanked out for a second. Or Lady something, not Furina.
What if we sponsored the show?
Yeah, you should be pretty rich by now already.
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor, and I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
More isn't the biggest problem. How do you find someone who's a good fit for the role?
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not exactly rescuing the show. We should find someone who will put on the best performance.
I wonder who. Yeah, I got it right. It was gonna be.
What about?
It means things like I was just thinking that.
That's how you know we're the best of partners. Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now.
Yeah, but I'm not really sure what's going on with her. Yeah, what's going on with her?
Really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
Yeah, you could say she's pretty famous. Basically she's pretty famous.
You're... That was a
Uh,
joke, right?
No, actually.
Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good. good at it.
I mean, she performed in the final arc quest. Technically, kind of. Well, she was the one on the center stage, not really acting.
You're not
Or
wrong.
actually, yeah, she's been on the biggest opera and
Big name shows before. They were one of the reasons she was so popular.
that lasted 500 years. Ah, I remember now. He was, she was trying to cover up the fact that she can say something something to fool the heavenly principles. That take me back.
But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner.
Wait. She's not the Archon anymore? Everyone just don't consider her an Archon anymore? What?
She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. I just think Lady Furina might feel a bit out
Well,
of
that would
place
make it
in
extra
the
special if she is there. You want the show to go ahead, don't you?
Well, fair enough. I mean, I'm sure everyone in our troupe is, of course, it all.
No point in stressing about that. And besides, things are different now. There's
So,
no
it'll be
reason
good
for her
to
to
check
go
in on
away.
her anyway.
Thank you for your help.
Wait, where does Furina actually live nowadays? She used to live in
Yeah, that was what I'm actually questioning.
As it happens, I have her current address here.
Oh,
I can provide it to
that's
you.
very handy, Catherine.
When did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more It is my duty to support commit.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, now that we've got the address,
Here's the title, Animula Kuragi. That little unit. Oh, maybe we'll get some story back about Furina and
I can't
when
believe
she was just an
Lady
ocean unit.
Furina. Seems a little over the top.
Try not to worry.
Yeah, you need to drink some water. Actually, I need to. It's been so long since I recorded that. I just forgot how to speak again. Which is my goal starting this channel. I just wanna starting this gameplay. I just wanna practice speaking more in English,
did Catherine really give us the right address?
and I just didn't record much, and then my skill got back to basically not knowing how to speak again. Hey, good morning. Yeah, we need to live here.
This place is just a bit of a step down from the Palais Marmonia.
Well, maybe she learned some kind of. Maybe she finally learned what's the word. I can't think of the word. Oh, right, modest. That word, living in modesty.
No, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't an earshot.
Wow, who is
in the
she?
road.
Why does she sound so sad? This is not Furina, this is Azul.
Okay, when did popping out of thin air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
Paimon, just need to open your eyes,
I was
Paimon.
just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags.
This doesn't sound right at all. What happened to the glamour and the fanciness, the highness sounds of Furina? This just sounds super depressed.
I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm
Yeah,
finding
yes,
that
definitely.
simple,
She's learning how to be
traditional cooking can be
live
quite delicious
normally.
too.
Which maybe didn't like she wanted to live modestly or like traditionally since she's tired of being the Archon. You get sick of macaroni every day.
Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the next.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
Is it because you have to do all your own cooking now?
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity.
There you go. The energy is back.
It's not like I have a very
No,
eventful life
still.
these days. Actually, I barely leave the house. So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too. Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre focilor or blubber profiteroles in no time, if I felt so inclined.
Wow, that is
I
some
heard it.
fancy
You
food
don't know
name.
how to cook.
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here?
Cinder
I do
energy
hope you
is
didn't come
super
here
big from
just
Marina
to
still.
ogle at my fall from grace. Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time. So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoot!
Does she still have her vision?
We're sorry.
Oh
We have to go.
no, she doesn't have the vision. I was just being concerned for your well-being.
Yeah, exactly what the traveler said. Paimon wasn't trying to make fun of you. Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
That's not important. Now, we actually came here to ask you for your help.
My help? Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer
Oh,
the mighty
that was just what I
Archon.
just did mention that.
I don't even have a vision, you know.
Well, before she couldn't even do anything with the vision.
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help.
Yes, just stop. Not you, then no one. You're the only person for job. Is this a musical thing or like an acting? I missed it. Like, this is like an acting. That's kind of sad to think about that. She just like, tired from all this acting for 500 years, and then now we're trying to get her to act again.
Oh? Well, if that... So tell me, what specifically...
Tell Furina about the truth plan for its final performance.
I see. I knew you couldn't have come all this way just to amuse yourselves after all. I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well versed in all the various performing arts. A mere musical is well within my capabilities, but given the present circumstances, I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting request.
How come? It sounds like this would be a breeze for you.
Yes, really. Is she still depressed about everything?
True, but I have made a decision to
Oh, yeah, yeah.
retire from the
Oh,
stage.
I was talking about that too.
Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me.
Sorry about that. You're really forcing her to act again when she just tired of it.
Centuries of pretending to be a different person changes you completely. Of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all
Well,
over
you have
again.
all the time in the world to try it. Not sure why you wouldn't even bother with it.
But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
So that's how you really feel.
Paimon can understand, but this is just a one-off part to fill in for someone who's sick.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross. If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for myself, which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place. So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troupe? Do you know any other actors who might be interested?
Nope.
Short and to the point.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships since I'm just an ordinary
Probably
person.
Nervlet's,
They'll probably just laugh in
Nervlet's
my face if I go asking
job
them for
to do
help.
that instead of her. They'll probably just laugh in my face. Okay. You shouldn't assume the words of people.
True, but I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for. Oh, no way. I'm dying from embarrassment just thinking about it. Nope, not happening.
Well, is there anything else we can do? This performance really means a...
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong... sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh.
It's alright, Furina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troop will be so disappointed.
He's the only one in the world, the entire Fontaine. Let's try to come up with a plan B then.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. Alright then, we'll see you around, Furina!
Toodaloo to you too. I'm going home.
I
to
can
take
get
a
over
rest.
the fact that it sounds so sad. It's the same thing that used to sound so cheery.
It's too bad, but we have to respect Furina's decision.
Yeah, and it's also probably not the best. Oh, I missed that. No. There you go. You have a new actor.
What's going on? Are
Actresses.
they arguing?
Actress. Actresses is plural, which means
That's
two
besides the
people.
point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent? When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
Wait, what? She wasn't going to
You
cancel it
didn't
all?
need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the
Oh,
signs,
it's about sickness?
but you never tell us about your ill.
And that gives you the right to make a decision on my behalf?
Well, if
Shortly after you
she's...
left, the troop's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform.
He's... If he is the, like, the director of the performance, then of course he has that kind of, that kind of, decision to make, since if you're just sick, you're not gonna be performing well, even if you wanted to.
Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little misunderstanding. So, how did your conversation with Furina go?
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it. She doesn't want to play the role for personal reasons.
I see. Well, you see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well in.
Oh, right! Sounds like everything worked itself out then.
Yeah, imagine if you had to manage convince Furina to join, only for her to find out she's no longer needed.
Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get this.
Jeez, is Lady Furina really so harsh with people?
Do you people not know that? She was even more harsh before.
Only joking, calm down. Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still racking our brains for ideas on the way back here.
Look, there's no point arguing with you about this anymore. You've made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement. This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you. So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it? The whole team is putting everything they have into this final performance. We have to make sure it goes ahead.
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a troupe with a proper farewell show. So, the last thing I want is every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home, myself included.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
All's well that
you should
ends well.
just...
Sounds like the show will go
Yeah.
on.
Oh, wait here a second.
Sure.
What's wrong with it? Oh. Oh. She being tsundere again.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot a couple of items on my shopping list.
I don't think this is a shop, Rina.
Alright, I'm coming. No need to drag me.
I love how Traveler just treats her like a kid.
Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation.
Furina? Didn't you say you were gonna take...
I was just
Yeah, what
ever so
are you
slightly
doing here?
concerned about the situation you mentioned. Yes, a teensy bit concerned. When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things. And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. I'm sorry, Paimon.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
Then why didn't you just show yourself?
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you?
That's Traveler.
I
For
felt
you.
very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. And then to make matters worse, but in any case, it sounds.
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your.
There's no need to think like that. And no need to keep addressing me as lady. Just Furina is fine. I was wondering if this troop is so important to all of you. Why, if the difficulties are purely
Good question,
financial,
actually.
then
How
there
did I
might be a
not
solution.
think to ask that?
You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance.
Yeah, or I just ask Traveler to finance it.
Everyone seems so devoted to the troop. I'm sure if you keep chipping.
We all want to believe that, but everything's been going downhill
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, she was a victim in this serial disappearances case.
What?
Oh,
That's actually how I
connected.
recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice. But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Miss Furina. They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater. She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life, and convinced them to join her troupe. She wrote her own scripts, acted on stage,
Oh,
and
someone's
mentored
really
each and every one
dedicated.
of us. People
sounds
loved
super
our
nice.
performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength.
And then disaster struck.
Yeah. After that, none of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can. But despite our efforts, it's agonizing. But ultimately,
Oh.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
Well, good thing I followed the Traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Well, what can you do again, Bruna? Since you're normal now?
Furina.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the. I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point, but only if you feel this is something that would.
Oh, at least she's more
definitely.
thoughtful
We'll
now.
take any guidance that you can
Not like
give.
forcing herself into something.
we unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though.
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director. Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epicles is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high. The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? What happens
Three
to them?
those get taken care of with the verdict itself. Verdict can bring emotional catharsis, they can point out the way to infinity.
An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart, fully settle with the passage of time. Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as
Transport,
this
for
I've never
example?
witnessed before. And so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
For example, like for example, is that that sounds like English, but just slightly. Or is that actually a word that's French word that got absorbed into English maybe? Such.
Still a fan of your old dramatic monologues, then. You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
Well, there you go. Paimon does. One just explained it.
No. This is a completely different situation. Pearls before swine.
The name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Would Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
Since it's you, I'll do it, especially since it's related to the through disappearances case.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Furina's performances. Alright, follow me.
Okay. Yeah, since we're gonna be directing some performances, I'm not really sure if it's like action or anything. Yeah, this sounds okay. So far, the story isn't going anywhere, it seems. Just gonna go through some random NPC about, not really about Furina again. But yeah, I hope. Oh yeah, well. After this story quest, we're gonna get into some more interesting stuff, which is the African story quest. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and even the what else? Yeah, the bedtime story quest. That's gonna be some interesting things with stuff. Yeah, can't wait to watch it. Play it. But yeah,